Okay, that's probably a little bit better. Now everyone can actually hear me. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad everyone's back. I know I've been away for a little while. But like everyone, we have been trying to work out the format and it's been vigorous testing. And I don't think you guys really want to see someone play Yu-Gi-Oh! For many, many hours. So I think we've got some results to talk about as well. We've just had the UDS, we've had YCS Costa Rica, and in fact, there is a video that has only just popped up in my where was it? There's a video that only just popped up about 6 hours ago in my newsfeed, and I think it'll be very interesting to watch it. So, yeah, welcome. We're gonna be. If you hate fire stuff and fire content, I'm sorry. We're gonna be doing fire decks. We've got a YCS to prepare for. We've got an OTS championship. We've got a lot of shit to prepare for. We're just gonna have to wing it. Okay. Yeah, that's my list as is. But that's not what we're looking at.
All right, what's going on, guys?
Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's make this big. Okay, cool. So we're gonna watch a Yassine video.
This is Miasin, and we're back with Team what?
I need a max win.
Okay, I really need the explanation behind this team's name.
I need a max win.
Oh, well, there you go.
I needed a max win, bro.
Yeah, you guys.
We didn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. What did you guys lose against in top 8?
Voiceless voice.
There's no shot. They lost to Voiceless? No way. Come on, you can't lose to Voiceless.
Yeah, me and Hanse lost the voiceless voice. It was unfortunate. Our decks were mainly built for like mirror matches and shifter decks. We weren't really like prepared too well for voiceless voice, so we got punished. So it's all right. Overall, I think the decks performed the way that they should.
I think
so,
the fact that these guys lost to Voiceless shows maybe we don't need a ban list.
Alright, cool.
We played pure Snake Eyes. Mine and John's lists are exactly the same, and Hanse's strategy was a bit different. So we have the standard 2 popular. I think this is like mandatory now. For Snake Eye Ash.
Yeah, okay, that's nothing special.
The Temple.
Yep, that's
2
standard.
bonfires.
Standard.
And then the Evolve Star Engine.
I'm literally seeing nothing. So
here,
the one so they didn't have a jet synchron, did they?
Let's.
Snake Eye Ash.
Okay, so there's no jet synchron. Okay. Oh
Also,
no, wait, there it is.
A bit of a high than ours and Hanse's list.
Okay,
We
no.
played Jet, so we wanted a bit of a high ceiling with the synchros going first.
Okay.
Also, I like it as an extender sometimes.
So I have a comment with this actually. So I actually didn't end up using it a lot going first. I felt that I would get hand trapped a lot, and like you only are able to do it really if you have a way to play through hand traps, like kind of cross up called by, or they don't interrupt you at all.
Okay.
So you find yourself a lot of time not actually doing it going first, but going second actually a lot. I use it to make Savage to be able to push through boards, because sometimes you just need a hard negate if they have something that they're saving that you just want to get rid of, and I think that's like something that's really powerful, just as like a tool to be able to set up a hard negate, not like Apo, just like a full hard negate for like spells and traps and whatnot. That's what I mainly used it for in terms of like breaking boards.
Even when you're going second, you can almost play as if you were going first.
Yeah, it worked out really well, fantastic.
Yeah.
I had a different experience. I'd never made Savage going second, but if you get hand traps just like Velo or Imperm, it's still possible to end on Savage or Barone and something else, like maybe IP. But yeah, you never full combo pretty much. I don't think any of us actually ever
Not
full
once.
combo.
Not once.
Okay.
So we wanted a bit more extenders like Magician Souls.
That is
Black
so
Witch again.
weird, man.
Easily go into Celine and then make Appaloosa if you want to go to that line. And also,
So weird,
of course, you can use the effect to draw 2, like with Poplar and maybe even Flamberge and Flamberge.
I mean, it's so weird to think about why you'd want to play Magician Souls. It feels like the deck has enough extenders already, so it's like, why are we just putting a card that like this in? Guessing in the pure build, it could be used as like another way to draw more cards, but if you get a hand trapped, like if you're going to Magician Souls at this point, you probably haven't been hand trapped, in which case you're not. I don't know, man. This is weird. This is just weird.
Can trigger.
The cool thing about Magician Souls is that this is the only monster that you could search with Dark if you want to crash it.
Yeah, I did that once actually. He hand trapped me twice and had nothing but
Yeah,
a
that's an
token
option, yeah.
and a nib token and Black Witch, which wasn't doing anything. I just made Dark crash into it and then and then get Magician Souls, pitch, and then draw 2, and try to continue that way. So like the reason we play pure over Viking is because of the non-engine. That's the biggest advantage. But I found that sometimes you can actually brick because you have so many non-engine, so the ratio's a bit off. So that's why I wanted a bit more extenders, for Magician Souls especially.
What's also nice is that if you're playing mirrors and stuff, you can brick and it not be an issue if you do have extenders with the charmers. Like, there was one game where I went first, I had triple hand trap and talents, and complete brick, and I was able to stop him because it was like Nibash Imperm, and because I had a way to stop him and put a monster on field, I popped that jet and was able to go Hita, take his Ash, and full combo for him. So having extenders really opens up like plays like that in this format, so it's nice.
And the last extender is 1-for-1.
Yeah,
The
that's the
hand trap
standard.
line is 3 Veiler,
15
3
hand
Imperm,
traps?
3 Nib, 3 Ash. So I think this is like almost perfect. Me and Hanse went back and forth whether to just go like little, highly impactful hand traps, and then board breakers, or a lot of hand traps. Unfortunately, if all the pure Snake Eye was playing like Hanse's list, I would be glad to use little hand traps. But unfortunately, if you don't hand trap them, the normal pure ends up negate. So I felt like you pretty much had to play these.
I felt the really good. I think the ratio's right. I think the
Winner
ratio's
draw.
right.
Yeah.
I really like these cards.
Droll just sucks, huh?
Draw, yes, draw is.
Terrible.
Is bad against pure. You can still end up quite a lot. And if you play right with, I think you told me if you play right with Viking, you can play past draw as well.
Yep. Because it's basically just the plan B. You're playing pure Snake Eyes.
Every single time I got drolled, I was like, yes, because it's just a neg one.
Yeah, they're hand looping themselves.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Yeah.
And the best non-engine card, Talents. So many hand traps right now, and
So why not just play both draw and talent?
going first, like you're really trying to set up a board.
The thing about
around
draw is
Talents
it's
too.
really good
Like,
if you have a second hand
you
trap.
really want to make them talents in a later
But
spot
you
way.
could make the
It doesn't,
justification Nib is just as bad if
affect you as much. I think it's just
you don't have
mandatory right
any
now.
other things with it.
It's really hard to play around. It's really, really hard to play
Yeah.
around. Like, as much as you would want to play around it, and as much as you can, like, there's only an extent to which that can happen. And, like, the ability to just, like, have such great utility with a single card, I think it's just,
Agreed.
it brings, like, this deck to a next level, especially with the next card, I guess.
Yeah, so Hanse made a line with his build that he'll explain after this, that he can play around this. And with, he'll explain in a bit.
By the way, shoutouts to Hansel for being extremely energetic.
Oh my god, they're saying the name weird.
So good. So good.
Unfortunately, I didn't really draw it that much going second. I drew it going first, and I don't really like it going first. It's okay. So
I really need to get ulties.
it used to be 3, and we cut it down to 2 because sometimes I just never want to see 2 going first. These guys had way better experience with Enemy Controller.
Well, I drew it a lot going second. It made OTKing literally the freest thing in the world.
Nibiru.
Like so easy.
Dodging
Yeah.
Ash and Imperm on
Yeah,
the
it's
Ash.
an MVP card for sure. That and talents were absolutely worked wonders this weekend.
So we do side up first actually.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, so we have,
This is standard.
it's almost under, but there's always a few spots that we were discussing.
Yeah.
We kept on going back and forth. So IP, this is mandatory.
Is that a-
you can play 2.
Yo, is that a QCR Little Knight with a gold rare IP? Bro! No!
Mandatory. Yep.
Oh,
I really like this card going second for
why?
Nick Rebo.
And draw one card.
Yeah.
But then you get ashed.
Phoenix was fantastic, especially. Sorry, I'll just mention this. So Phoenix works really well with the Zelantis line. So if you make a Zelantis and you have this, into an open board. If you have Zelantis and Phoenix into an open board with Raging Phoenix engraved, this is an OTK because this can pop. So you go attack, effect pop, summon it back, game. And so that's a really easy way to OTK into an empty board.
I didn't think of that. That's a cool little line there.
Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah. But yeah, I did that OTK like 3 or 4 times this weekend. It was really good. Like
Nice.
Phoenix was like necessary.
The other
absolutely.
options were things like Anima, Underworld Goddess. We tested like back and forth, and you could play.
And second Hita.
Yes. you
Yeah.
can-
By the way, how good was Underworld Goddess, Hanson?
It's not
I
there.
missed the second
So that-
princess, but I played against a lot of cashiers.
So here's the thing: Underworld Goddess is not something you play for using in the mirror matches. It's something you play to get you through the Swiss rounds in case you play up against something that just says, "I have no out to this." That's what you use it for. You use it for something to out something that you generally don't have an out to. So like let me give you an example. Raid Raptors set up 2 monsters that are unoutable and have over 3,000 attack. There is one way to out them, and that's to make Raging Phoenix. And you have to get the Raging Phoenix up really freaking large to attack over one of them. The problem with that is you still have the second one you need to out. And Underworld Goddess gives you an out to one of them. And then you're able to attack over the other one with Raging Phoenix. Otherwise, you just can't beat them. And that kind of sucks.
So the unicorn did a lot, which kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I played 2 of these.
Yeah, I think if you did do that though, you would have to not play the jet stuff, and I think that the jet stuff is too it's too
Agreed.
impactful to
Agreed.
kind of for me at least. I felt that I really wanted that jet over the extra utility cards in the extra deck. I felt that I already had enough that it was fine.
Hansa considered 2 of these as well because he was ending on this instead of Ambler Whale, and then he wanted so he would stop the
That is a
stop the
consideration.
battle phase. Like even if he goes in battle phase, it's supposed to be something.
That's a
thrown in
consideration
and
because
destroy.
you are playing around Super Poly by
And
doing
then
that.
next turn you make another one if it dies.
He's
Oh,
butchering.
SP.
So it's fine.
And then the 3 synchros.
That's all standard, right?
To the
Nothing
side we
special there.
have Caught by the 3rd Econ, 3 Cosmics, 3 Soul Release. I never got to play this. I didn't really play that many.
Soul
Vikings,
Release is
and
just
when I
bad,
did,
man.
didn't
I
really
wouldn't
go
play it.
second.
It just feels so
I didn't go
bad.
second post side.
Because he didn't finish his match.
Yeah, I didn't finish mine. They finished way before me.
Nice. Shout out to the team for
Did
you know.
you actually
I resolved it once against a cheer player. It was all right. I mean, in theory, it's good, I guess. I would need to test it more. I honestly didn't have much applied use of it in like the tournament, but I think the theory behind it is very sound, and I think that it's a very it's a good card against multiple matchups as well, not just the Fire King, which is kind of cool. Like it worked against the tier and stuff, so it's all right. But I would want to test a little more.
We also don't like the little hand drops going second versus. I personally don't going second versus 5 in because they have Kieran. They have like many different ways to and they probably like they might have cross out as well. When you
Yeah.
post side going first.
Like,
Okay,
Infernal
I mean
or
cross out's
something.
kind of normal. I mean, who's not
We just
playing
prefer
cross out these days?
Econ, Talents, Soul Release, like just breaking the ball because they don't really put up negates,
Yeah.
unlike Pure. And the only real going first card apart from Core Buy is cross outs. Like
Yeah, cross
there was
out's
many
fine.
options like anti spell and some limit, but I think because I played against a Pure Mirror and he had anti spell and summon limit. But the thing is, I hand trapped him. Like everyone's gonna hand trap the Pure version, and if you get stopped and you have those cards, then you're essentially stopping yourself in your fault
That's
as
true.
well. So it's quite hit and miss. So like this is the only first card that we fought.
Yeah, I didn't miss a floodgate at all. I was playing it at first. I tried someone in anti-spell, and they both were very subpar. Especially in this deck, I like how you can have those hard interrupts. So in the theory is like, I didn't actually end up making Savage plus Baron a lot. I don't know one of them sometimes, but Crossout lets you get to those negates, which I feel like is already good enough. Like
For their
you don't
deck,
use
yes.
anti-soul summon limit
Although I
because
will
you wanna
actually-
play.
Yeah.
And that
So I guess it's not really a secret that Pack and his group were using Summon Limit. And what I will add to this number is if you're playing Anti-Spell or Summon Limit as your Flood, like let's hypothetically use this as an example. You're playing Anti-Spell. You set up an Omni Negate in Borrow Load. You flip the Anti-Spell in draw phase. Your opponent opens Cosmic Cyclone with 2 other spells. You negate that. Then what you do is you go, okay, cool. Now I'm going to special summon the Formula Synchron to the field, right? With the Flame Burge Dragon effect. I'm going to now after you pass priority, I get an action in main phase. I'm going to activate the Formula Synchron to Synchro for a Baron de Fleur. I've got another Omni Negate. Your opponent doesn't have an out to the anti-spell. You stop them there. You've now created extra bodies on board. You've got an IP Masquerena. You cannot get hit by Super Poly. So anti-spell protects you from Super Poly. Anti-spell protects you from Lightning Storm. Anti-spell protects you from Dark Ruler. Anti-spell essentially has protected you from all the things that you can lose to. Again, you're also protected from Talents, which is a big one as well. And evenly matched doesn't matter. Like, you've essentially taken away your opponent's ability to use any board breakers. The hand traps are not going to do anything against you. If your opponent sets cards, what you then do is you just quick link into SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight banishes one card. If your opponent does anything there. So if they do anything that would like hinder your Baron, where you have to force the Baron negate, all you do is just banish it with Little Knight and bring it back, so you reset the Baron negate. It just, the whole thing with anti-spell to me is, in a pure Snake Eyes deck where you're setting up Borreload Savage, Formula Synchron, Baron de Fleur, IP Masquerena, there is actually no reason not to use it. And if you decide not to use it for any one reason, it's just wrong. Like, how many monster extenders does the Snake Eyes deck or Fire King deck have if they don't have access to what's it called? If they don't have access to spells, and you had 2 Omni Negates. Let's say one's on Cosmic. Let's say IP Masquerena, an SP Little Knight, or whatever it might be. I don't think there's actually an out to it. So I think what they're doing is, because in this format, you're very, very good at playing, like say Jesse Cotton level, you the great equalizers are those silver bullet cards, anti-spell, summon limit. Those cards are just silver bullets. You flip that card on your opponent, you're probably winning 9 times out of 10. That one other time you're not winning is like going to be one of those times when the opponent just opened it, right? You can't quantify perfect. He's saying, oh, well, we didn't need that. No. And the more I think about that, the more I think maybe it's actually not correct to use one of the Solemns as your go first option. Maybe it is anti-spell. Maybe it is Solemn Strike. Sorry, not Summon Limit. Maybe it is some other piece of secret hidden tech goo that we haven't revealed yet. Maybe it is, because it feels like Crossout just guarantees you get to your combo, whereas the Flood, or like the card, the protection card, is just like, I'm going to play this card, and I'm going to try to win with this card. It's essentially going to freeze my opponent out of the game and ensure that I win. That's really what it is. You flip anti-spell on Voiceless, you probably win the game.
And those like conflicts.
Yeah.
And shift.
You flip Summon Limit?
For crossout decks.
Whatever.
So for the shifted deck.
Okay, so there, that seems like reasonable, I guess, as like the last one. Yeah. What I'm also noticing is they don't have...
Final thing is Dogwood.
Ooh, smooth.
It feels like you gotta play the time win con. I hate it, man. I don't like it. I hate it.
Yeah.
So this throws out to like Max C or Swift Scarecrow. Swift Scarecrow. So Hansei theorized that in the mirror match, you pretty much have to kill them if you're going second. It doesn't. You can't really get into a grind game because if they play correctly, then they'll outgrind you.
Yeah.
So you pretty much have to. But like when they're trying to go for the kill, if you use Dogwood, then it puts them in a really difficult spot, and you most likely survive for a turn as well.
So you guys play this as a real card?
Yeah. We use it as a pseudo maxi.
Yeah.
Well, I disagree with that. I think sometimes if you've got, because what you're doing is right, you're giving yourself an extra turn, guaranteed. However, in the Fire King list, it is very easy to put up, I think, 58, 68, 78, Raging Phoenix plus 3,000, Zelantis. So you have 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, 5, 8, 3, plus 3 there, 11, 3. And if you have 2 more monsters, maybe you have like Garunix and Avada. Garunics would destroy the Kieran, so it's 39, so it's another 4. That's like 15, 16,000 plus Vital. Yeah. So you can get to 18k damage. It's not unreasonable to get to 18,000 damage.
Yeah.
I'm Maxi at home.
Yeah, Maxi
yeah,
at home,
it's,
yeah,
it's
Maxi at
Timu or Maxi. Timu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Also, like, yeah, that's right. Also, yeah, you can do over 20,000 damage.
Yeah.
Walmart Maxi.
Well,
Yeah, if you can do
but,
over 20,000
there's more
damage,
to it, but
I don't know if I'd use it.
it's fine. Obviously, like every hand trap this format, you have to play like there's not one point that you're supposed to use. Just like a Veiler, like it's all hand dependent because it's
Yeah.
talents. So like you
Yeah.
just can't throw your hand traps at your opponent. So it's like if you lose to a talent, you probably have to like, and your hand is strong enough to play, you can spooky and draw phase, and then force them to make a half board. But half boards, your deck inherently beats
Yeah,
half
like,
boards.
didn't you like in top 16 like shotgun
Yeah,
and
just
pass?
I just shotgunned it. Like, honestly, I'll if a hand trap, if they Konami came out with a hand trap that said pitch it and your opponent's turn to pay half your life points, pretty sure everybody will play it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
probably.
I mean, it's all you have to. There's a right and wrong time to play.
That's true.
So,
Should we go through your combo on your list?
I'm ass. No.
Han Solo's ass. No, he's
I mean,
not.
yeah, literally, it's all the same shit. The deck is literally like there's nothing to it.
He also has the best
It's like,
mat.
this is all the engine, I guess, like engine. I guess engine.
Why were those
extender,
poplars not QCR?
Engine.
Why was that not C?
You
Why were
look
the
so
bonfires
disgusted.
CR?
Yeah, engine requirement. Non-engine. More of that. Some of that.
Yeah, very fun.
Shout out to Manny because I'm borrowing his cards, and Link Karibo. So
Standard.
yeah, they play the Jets. They play synchros. I decided not to. I just
Oh,
want to play.
Starlight Charmers! I want
I thought you
them.
guys cut, and
I want Starlight
Yeah,
Charmers.
I was
so
just-
called
badly.
by. I mean, called by. Which gives me a better Fire King matchup going second. I just wanted to be able to play going second if my opponent sets up a board. That was just my theory. Like, going first, most likely you should win, right? For the most part. But yeah, so like everything's the same except I'll get to. Oh, I played the second princess, right? It came up a bunch of times. Celine.
Hold on. Did the second princess also come up a lot for you guys?
100%.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It would have.
I utilized Celine. So like my deck, in theory, is just like link climbing, right? Like
I
all
think
these
that might
cards
actually
link
be
climb,
fine.
this link climb.
But I
this
think
link
the
climb. Everything is
Omnigate
just
synchros
technically
are
like link
better
climbing.
if you play
So I
Flood.
just wanted to have more extenders.
If you play Flood, they're better.
These guys said that they never really made Celine. I don't know.
Oh, no, I did
Celine.
trust them.
I was making Celine like all day. World Sea, it's all the same. I played Access Code, so Celine is also gives me another way of OTKing, which typically I try to end the turn on my first battle phase. If I have a battle phase, I don't want to play the game anymore. Like I just want to win right there. I played Underworld. I probably should have played a second Hita. So if you decide to go this route, second Hita. Side deck is pretty much the same. Spooky they explained it wrong a bit. It's the best gold first card against Fire King and Snake Eye. It doesn't matter about time. It's just because there is a world where they can kill you, right? Like the same way my goal in this deck is to
Underworld
end the
Goddess,
game on
underrated.
my first battle phase.
Underrated
Their
Goddess.
goals should be the same. And it's your job
I'm almost
as
like, I
the
don't care about
turn
Animal.
player or the player who goes first to live, and that's essentially why people play like floodgates, like summon limit to live. They play anti-spell to live and whatnot, or like obviously there's like non-engine that anti-spell hits, but that's different.
No, that's not what you play
I won a
for.
couple games off that.
You don't play Summon Limit and you don't play Anti-Spell to live the turn. You play those cards to make sure your opponent can't play the game. Right? It's not to live, it's to like say, hey, I'm winning the game and I don't have to outskill you. I just be better, I guess. That's what it is. It's not about that.
Bell. These guys didn't play it. I played it. It came up. It's pretty good against Voiceless Voice.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it wasn't enough in top 8.
Oh, wow. Really? Really? That sounds weird.
I guess you also lost Voiceless Voice, huh?
Yeah, I lost
Unfortunate,
Voiceless Voice. Springs.
Whoa. A magical spring. That card is actually pretty freaking good.
I just built my deck really to have the best chance of going second and winning. That was my fear of like losing when they go first. So Springs allowed me to get into my non-engine. So like the way I play game going second is completely different.
Man,
I take out all hand traps that I can't play on my turn.
Magical spring is
And
great.
I play like these cards. So like going second, I would play these cards, and then going first, I'd play like these cards. So like these cards, all like these 6 make it so that you don't die. And
Is
that
that,
was just my goal.
is that
As long as
Darumidol
if I can
Comic
survive
Cannon?
one battle phase,
Oh, this dude
like
is
a Snake Eye
so
Ash for the
good.
most part beats a board. But yeah, it's
Comic
super
Cannon is an
simple.
interesting choice, yeah.
I didn't get enough time to test work.
Do you want to show him your lines? On talents?
Yeah, sure.
Which?
Yeah, so it's like I'll just do it with 3 imperm, so that way it's just simple.
How do you play around
Other
talents?
people
I actually
probably
want
have
to
the
say this.
same line. It's not anything magical.
I think
all the information's
it's
out
not
there,
about
so
playing around talents. I think it's about
Ash. I'll play as if they don't have a hand trap.
I think it's more about
You can fast forward to the end board if you.
Oh, I can fast forward to the end board?
Yeah.
Okay, easy. So the end board is. So these are engraved. This is engraved. This is engraved.
Well, I can fast forward to the end board? Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, oh,
Your hands there.
man, I like Hansel.
No worries.
This is engraved. This is here. Oh, this is here. This is engraved. Apple's
Selene
on
engraved?
board.
Yeah, makes
IP's
sense.
ST.
How do you get all the spells to make the Selene revive back? Divine Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you count.
So Divine Temple is one,
Yeah.
right?
Original is the other, and
then no, I don't use original at that point. So it's original. Temple, the ST card that you spell and trap off Temple, and then you use your 3 monsters. So you use your Popular, a Snake Eye Ash, and your Witch to make Selene. You go Chainlink 1 Selene, Chainlink 2 Pop. When on res, there's 3 spells, and then you play on from there. Then you make the Apo, and then you activate the original.
Yeah.
And then you play
cool.
from there.
Makes
sense. Cool. I guess.
Then you do this guy. So you probably want to put him over here. But so then on their turn, you can just wait because unless cards affect the your board and any. Oh wait, the field spell has to be somewhere over here. So unless they play a card that like affects.
Yeah,
your
unless they play a
board,
card that breaks your board, you
you
just
don't have
let
to
it go.
necessarily play. So like they summon Ash into Pop. You have a decision tree to make. You can go negate the Pop, and then you have to start playing from there because now you're already into Talons. You can go like, so it. You can go. There's a couple decision trees. So if you want to play a guy on Cosmic, you can go like activate on the summon, but you can't Apo. So what I typically do is wait for that Linkaribo, let them search, then go summon, right? Then
Wait.
make SP.
Divine Temple. Let me just quickly read that card. I thought it said you have to special summon a Snake Eyes monster. What's if your parents? No. Oh no, you can special summon anything. That's good.
Then I get 2 monsters back. I'll get the Birch.
Birch should be.
Yeah, Birch should be in there. Birch and Oak. I just didn't put them. Sorry, like fast forwarding. I'll add back an Ash to hand. Original should be in graveyard or whatever. Banish the. You can banish if they search original. You just banish the Pop.
Cool.
Or sorry, you banish the Ash, and then if they talent you there, then you can go like chain SP, get rid of using Atlantis. You obviously still have 2 cards in hand. Chain, tribute the Oak, summon Ash. So now they have to take either Oak, Ash. If they take Ash, you can activate Ash, search, more follow up. So now you put them on, play the game through your princess, right? So they already
And
used Pop,
Amblewell.
they already used Ash. Now they have to kill you through your princess, and you have the whale in graveyard. You have 2 non-engine potentially.
That's actually really good.
I mean, there's obviously better combos with Jet, but I just wanted to play a deck that if I lost a die roll, for the most part, I can play. And that's the reason why I decided to choose this route. I could be wrong.
That's actually real. Like that's a really cool line.
Cool.
It's
Well, that's
nothing
awesome.
too
Thank you very
special,
much for the
but it's
combo,
actually a
and
really
thank you
cool
guys
line.
for the deck profile. Do you guys have any last words? Any shout outs?
Shout out to my team. Anita Max win. It was an awesome playing with these guys.
Okay. Well, you see, that's actually a really interesting way to look at everything. Like, I think what we're actually seeing is that Hansel was probably I feel like he was more well prepared than the rest of them. I guess I could go off and play some. Oh wait, no, wait. There's always when you're missing a video, you've always got a Robbie Cole video lined up to watch. So we could just go in here and what?
Dragon Link player, this is actually probably all of the hope you're gonna get for this format. It feels like also Volcanic FTK out here. I didn't expect to see that.
Okay, let's just skip ahead.
Everything is okay in bossing set.
Okay. So we can look at this right now. Let's see. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 decks. 4 of them are fire. 2 voiceless. Okay. I think I need to learn the intricacies of voiceless a little bit better. Okay. So what we're seeing here in fire is yada yada yada. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 15. Yep, 15 talents on the side. Soul Release and Evenly. I'm gonna say that's either rogue matchups for the Evenly. Duster, Lightning Storm, I wouldn't play. I think Cosmic is just better right now. Extra deck. I don't know why you're using Nightmare Unicorn if you're not playing Divine Temple, so that's probably an oversight there. But the rest of it looks pretty standard. Probably take out the Nightmare Unicorn, play Anima if you're not using the Divine Temple. And also Soul Release and Evenly are kind of mid. I wouldn't play them. I think Ghost Bell is fine. No Time Wind Con is very interesting as well. I guess that's one of the things you can always consider. How to say this? If you feel confident in your ability to pilot the deck, you probably don't need a Time Wind Con. The only exception, so like I was watching the UDS this weekend with Jesse and Cam. The only reason you may need it is if your opponent continuously plays very slow. Unfortunately, you have to have a judge like nearby to watch the pace of play, and they can say, okay, you're playing too slow. But the problem with that is that, oh god,
this build and the combo line of thing, but I didn't really see play.
Voiceless. 1, 2, 3, 4 hand traps with Call by the Grave. They're siding into that. Summon Limit. Summon Limit is annoying. Summon Limit is very annoying. Dragon Link. Anti-spell fine. Thrust into Evenly. Thrust into this. It's not good. See, this is what the issue with Dragon Link is right now. That you have... The Bestials are just not good. Like, the problem is we're playing a format where it's just so bad to have Bestials. I guess you could argue Voiceless is a deck that can kind of use them. But even Voiceless is even Voiceless isn't a great deck. Like, comparable to Fire. The Link 5, what's it called? Borrow, whatever it's called. One sec. Oopsie. Okay. What's it called? Borrow. There we go. Just bring this up so I can actually get to my stuff. Oops. Sorry, I got my whole deck over my entire what's it called? Wait. My entire deck is all over my my desk. I had to move it. What's it called? It's called Borrow End Dragon. That's what the answer was. Okay. So yeah, Borrow End Dragon's a hell of a card. There are only a few ways to out that card. if you're playing Fire King. That's one of the reasons I'm playing Underworld Goddess, because I want to be able to out stuff I can't out. I think a lot of people are going to undervalue that. I guess I'll also show you guys.
Holy moly, this is it. Actually, all like necessarily. So you're not getting.
Yeah, they're playing Gamma Driver, which is fine if you're playing 50. They have a time win con, which they can easily access. That's fine.
Crazy swing.
Voiceless.
I know this is kind of.
Strike and okay, I can kind of see it, but I think Summon Limit is the bigger issue, which is why I am playing Cosmic Cyclone. You need to have a shotgun out to whatever the floodgate is.
Cute. Hey, look, Solemn Strike. Being able to negate a blowout card on the opponent actually can win you some very solid games. I also want to give a shout out here to Diamondo, baby. This card as the 2 of. Don't be swayed.
Dino Mundo. Okay, if this card is special summoned, you can target one ritual. One card on the field and one ritual monster can go both in the deck. During your opponent's turn, quick effect. Yep. So Ghost Spell is the only real out to this.
By trying to play 1 of this, play 2 of it. All right, this card will get you places. Trust me when I say that. The card is extremely, extremely good at closing out these games.
Astral near impact. Yep, cool. 1 talents. It's kind of interesting.
And making sure, hey, like Dynamondo is going to resolve. We're able to do our thing. Yes, you are. What else we got back here? Well, first of all, it's really nice.
Okay, so Zeus. Let's see. Reborn. Shout out to Monster Reborn coming back strong. Let's see. Anything else of note? Kurakari is kind of interesting. That's like one of the cards you can use as like your non-target searchable out. I'm sorry. I think that this deck is actually a more complete deck than the Fire King one. Whereas the Fire King deck just gives you more of a ceiling. I want a second Promethean. That's just me. The Zeus is interesting. Aguave, Dogwood. Look, I don't disagree with this being correct. I think at premier level events you are going to have to do it. But out of premier events, I think you can probably get away without playing time.
Nice to see that this is actual pure Snake Eyes, actually, kind of doing its thing. Birch is an incredibly good card. Also, you know what's better than 1 Flamberge Dragon? Playing 2 Flamberge Dragons to kind of tip those scales in the, honestly, multiple of this being able to resolve is actually sickening. We've also been seeing a lot more Monster Reborn out of these decks, and do not underestimate what it's actually disgusting that Monster Reborn can see play, because if your opponent cuts you off in something, a lot of the current meta is very mid-range. You can very easily use Reborn to recover and blow your opponent out on the next turn. Like, this is very interesting. Also, if you're under Shifter, we've also been seeing Fucho down here, getting you that chance to, oh, hey, thanks for shiftering me. Now I can make the Fucho, and then all of a sudden, hey, this thing can't be destroyed by a card effect. You can't out it. It's unaffected by your opponent's other card effects, so now I can play the game on the next turn. The fact that they're able to dedicate an out to Shifter is actually crazy. All right.
Although I think this deck inherently has outs to shift or play through Shifter moments. You just go Snake Eyes Ash. You've been shifted. They can't droll you. They can't fail at you. All they can do is imperm you, and then you search out the Poplar. The Poplar searches out Divine Temple. Divine Temple activates, putting Snake Eyes Oak in the spell trap zone. You link those other 2 monsters off on field into a copy of IP Masquerena. Your opponent summons a monster. You get special summon back the Oak. The Oak triggers to bring 1 monster back from the banish zone, like the Poplar. And then the Poplar effect will activate, adding you the original Sinful Spoil Snake Eyes. And if your opponent is playing Cash Tira, you say, oh, would you like to do anything here? No? Okay. I'm going to IP Masquerena here into SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight effect to banish your Fenrir or whatnot. Or something else, I guess. Did you open the rest of the cards? And did I not open one of like Imperm or Ash Blossom?
Like, Shifter was the only thing that was giving this deck a run for its money, and now it has been taken away by extra deck Fucho.
Yeah, literally Shifter. It's like, Shifter? Shifter? No.
So crazy to think about. And lastly here,
what the fuck is this? Oh, no, it's the burn loop. Oh god, it's 60 cards, bro. It's playing Snake Eyes Fire King Volcanic. Oh my god. This deck doesn't. This deck is the time win condition.
Volcanic FTK. Now, for those of you that aren't too sure what the combo lines are for this, basically you're going to try to pass the turn on over to your opponent and then Kernai and basically, you know, do emissions.
Hold on, what does it
to burn your opponent?
Activate one of these effects. Take one volcanic monster from deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it. Target one pyro monster on the field. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of that original attack of that monster. Or if you target a monster you control, the damage is halved. Oh yeah.
For some huge swings of damage. And the fire deck actually can do this. It took a... It's actually kind of funny, actually, because it's not like this deck has not been viable for a while. It has. It's been sitting here. It's just nobody really considers, you know, hey, I'm going to boot up and play Volcanic FTK. Now that Bonfire's kind of entered into the arena here, we've seen a lot of people trying out Volcanic. Actually, like, I think Volcanic play is up by like 100% right now, strictly because
oh wait, the Horus the Horus cards are in here too. Man, this is like the Age of Overlord deck. SP Little Knights, Snake Eye, sorry, Sinful Spoils, Horus, Snake Eyes. It's like everything Age of Overlord gave us and more. Shout out to Fire Recovery, bro.
Bonfire, you can steal games with it. Your opponent doesn't really have a lot of things to kind of choke point you out. And also, I mean, you're using Flamberge Dragon and Friends too, so you're using the same crazy lines of play that your opponent was using. So I mean, it all works out in your favor, right? That's what I like to see. So please, leave comment.
This is insane, man. This is just a nutty deck. Okay, what else do we have to go through? Let's just look at this one. The Luke Sacco video. He's gonna
no box, or now it's called low. Normal summon low, effect of low. It's going to play something in your spell and trap zone. So we're going to play Silent Forcing Barrier. Then we're going to activate the effect to add, and add Saphira. This is probably the best card for the archetype, since it does a lot on its own. You activate effect, send. We're going to go ahead and put Skull Guardian in our hand, and send this to graveyard. Keep in mind it actually does send first before adding, and the add is optional. So if you just want to put this in the graveyard but you don't have any rituals left in the deck, you can totally do that. Now we're going to go activate the effect of Saphira, banish yourself to ritual summon. And the way ritual summoning works is since it's tribute first and then summon, it's going to tribute the no box off of our field for an entire tribute, then special summon the Skull Guardian. And the specific wording on low or no box is if you ritual summon exactly one light warrior or dragon that requires tributes, you discard. That's not the effect I'm looking for. Here we go. If a light warrior and or dragon ritual monster is special summoned to your field, all these cards in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Since we tributed first before special summoning, that's how ritual summons work. We can go chainlink 1 Skull Guardian, chainlink 2 no box to special summon the graveyard. We can use Skull Guardian to go ahead and add ourselves a Saravis. Now that we've added Saravis to hand, we can end our turn by link summoning to Dynamundo. You might be thinking, hey, why'd you make Dynamundo? And the reason that we make Dynamundo is because during our opponent's draw phase, we can activate the effect to tribute summon itself, or to tribute itself to special summon from graveyard. We're going to summon back out Skull Guardian, which triggers Novox to summon again, and then we can use Novox's effect when summoned back in my opponent's draw phase to then place the trap from deck. So off of just one card, we were able to get to a negate with Skull Guardian, a pop with the trap card, and a targeting negate with Saravis. So that's it for the one card combo. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you draw just Diviner. So just one Diviner, we're going to do a normal summon Diviner, and activate the effect to send a fairy from deck or extra. It's going to send Trias Hierarchy from the deck to graveyard. We're going to use the effect to tribute off the Diviner. And the reason we're doing this is because Diviner has an effect at the bottom here that says if this card is tributed, special summon one level 2 or lower fairy monster from your hand or deck. This is also important because it can be tributed by other means, not just by your monster effects. So if you draw enemy controller and Diviner, a play you can do is normal summon Diviner effect, chain enemy control, tribute off the Diviner, and then you can chain block the effect of summon from deck by, like, let's say, an Intis effect. So we can get a pop and a special in the chain.
At this point, I'm
just
going to point one thing out. But this deck is really annoying, but I'm just going to say it's about the non-engine. If they don't draw the non-engine, then it does not matter what they do. Like, this deck is literally like, did you draw the summon? Did you draw the anti-spell? Do you have a Solemn? Do you have Ash? Do you have Droll? Do you have Valor, Impum, yada, 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 etc.? If they don't draw those, it's just terrible, man. This deck just does not do enough. Like, it's all about the non-engine. Compared to, like, the fire deck, it's about the actual deck's engine. Ugh, it's just so annoying. I'm gonna try and... play some format, I guess, or whatever it's called. So, this is a list I'm gonna play online today. There's not really much to say about it. It's just a list that's good for online. I'm going to try some double Flameburge. Don't look over here with the price. What can I say? It's a deck that online you don't need to have the Time Wind Concert, Aguave Dragon, Dogwood, Scattershot, all that good stuff. Doesn't need to be played. I'm going to try Underworld Goddess, see how that works out. We'll go from here, see what happens, I guess. No, see if we can gain some rank and then background. I'm going to put some background music on here, I guess. Let's share my thoughts. Okay, so we get to go first. Okay, this hand is a good one. One thing I guess I want to talk about is there's a reason I played a lot less in the Fire King department, and that was because the hands you lose are generally the ones where you have too many Fire King cards. Oh my god, please Valor or Imperm me, please. Oh, I love it when you get to play against this. Oh god, it's so unfortunate, man. Oh, and then we get to add the Poplar. We get to trigger Poplar effect, and it just doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess we do. Oh man, I feel bad for this guy. Man, he opened 2 hand traps. It just doesn't matter. Okay. Question is, do I do this first? I think we just do it first this way. They're gonna have to have another hand trap. This is so dumb. We'll trigger the Poplar from grave to put the Poplar here, so we have something to send off for the Snake Eyes cards. Now we'll do this. Grab the Ash. We don't get to go full Fire King line here, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. We get to go Hida with that, and they're playing with 3 cards. It's so disgusting. Oh yeah, we get to. Yeah, that's sad, man. Okay, so we don't know what I don't know what I'm playing against, but again, it's a reasonable assessment that we can probably put these in. Yeah, so I started out the Sanctuary and the second Flame Burst going second. We don't need those. I don't know what else they're playing. Is there any board I don't want Cosmic in? I guess is one thing I have to ask. Divine Temple's not that great when you go second, I guess, because it doesn't really do a whole lot helping you play through things. It's bad if you draw it, I guess, as well. So we don't know what we're playing here, so I'll put the Cosmics in just to be safe. Yeah. Okay, so it could be voiceless, I guess. If it's voiceless, then I think I've made somewhat of a reasonable decision to put the Cosmic in. Oh, it's Eldritch. Oh, this deck. Oh, it's branded Eldritch. Oh, this deck fucking sucks. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we just imperm it. Actually, that was wrong. We should have let him resolve a branded. I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair. I need to put some background. It's not really fair. Okay, come on. We're gonna. Yeah, we go. We won it. Okay, let's put some club music on. Let's do the Nim Nim. Okay. Well, I guess I know how we're gonna start this one. Do I search original here first? So if I search. Okay. Oh wait, I don't know if you guys can see. Hold on, wait. Let me fix this up. There we go. Okay, so we'll put it over here so you guys can see a bit more. Because I don't think you can see everything properly. So what I'm thinking about is... you get rolled. If we go this, we get original. What does that really do for us? Nothing. I think I'd rather just do it this way. Yeah, that's fine. Trigger the effect special. No draw. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Okay, so now that we know we're not getting hit by draw, we now activate this here, extending this. Let's see. We are going to grab Oak. There you go. Oak effect 1, target the Ash. And then we're gonna go Poplar effect 2, target Witness Health Trap Zone. Special summon. I'm gonna use Oak effect now to special summon a Flame Birch from deck. So here's the question about what do I want to play around? Which line of play do I want to do? I honestly think it's probably better to set up the Apo first. And then use the Fire King cards to get into an extra body on board. I'm gonna do a little bit different. So we could just... But also, I just want to play around Nib. So probably it's best to just do this and play around Nib here. Make their Nib really bad. And we've still got that as well. And then we use this. This. There's no. Oh wait a second, hold on. Do I have to link that off the link rainbow first? That was a mistake. Probably should put that on first. Should we find monster? I think you're ready to take us Ash here. Big Runics. So the question here is, do I go Garunix effect to destroy the Avatar or the Kieran? I'm thinking about destroying the Kieran so I can add it back with Sunlight Wolf. Because the Kieran will do more triggering. And then we can always destroy the Kieran with that. So I think... No, wait, we gotta destroy Avatar. What am I saying? Destroy Avatar, bring it back, Phonics. And then link these three into the Princess. And then use the Princess effect to then grab back the Arvata. Standard combo line, we'll just keep it simple. Then we link these two off for a Sunlight Wolf. Trick Flame Birch. Bring out 2 level 1s. It really doesn't matter what we get, but so I'm gonna grab the Ponix here. So that way if I do have to negate something, I can always do it with this. Sunlight Wolf effect to grab back the what's it called? The Garunix. So now there's 2 things I can do. I can either draw myself more cards by using this line, or I can set up what's it called? Or I can set up the IP line. Or or we can set up, yeah, actually I'm gonna set up the IP line, draw an extra card, then make Atlantis. Because we do have this in hand, so we can get everything back. Also, if we destroy something, we can always bring it back as well. So we use this to draw an extra card. Oh, okay. That's actually a really good card. Too bad we got this thing here, which means we can't use it. Now we can go into this. And then we use Atlantis here as well. So why I like this better is because now we play around Super Poly. Yeah, well, it still does get hurt by the Cosmic. It's fine. Yeah, we finished with 6 cards in hand. We're fine. Cosmic beats this, but we're fine. We've got a lot of layered interaction. We've got Ambluel, we've got Princess, a bunch of Snake Eyes cards, Garunix, Kieran, exponentially enough. But like, we don't lose to Super Poly with this board, which is a big thing. Additionally, if our opponent special summons, we can just use this to bring something back. Okay, cool. We just let this go, I think. Yeah, Chillamence is not a deck that really can beat us. Okay, need a bug nest, that's fine. It's so fine at this point. Okay, Mudora is a little bit of a nuisance. Rollback here is kind of interesting. Eldritch. Starting out, okay, And this sends, doesn't it? Doesn't destroy. But that's fine. We can work with that. I'm just gonna trigger this. And then go here. Now the question is, so we bring this out. And we're going to use the Grunix effect. Kieran. Kieran effect. How do they not do anything there? We don't destroy anything. I'm surprised I didn't do anything there. Like, Talons is still something. So we just negate that. And you've got one card on the board. Flame Burge effect. Quid Medora. You'd have to get rid of. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I really just want to get rid of the Medora here. So, like, here's the thing. If you get rid of Medora, what are you actually going to get rid of here? Because I've got 3. Oh, okay. They're leaving Princess in the grave. That's fine. That's fine. Let that go. It's just Needlebug Nest though. But what did they even summon? Is anything cool? Hey, half your life. 4,000 targeting Needlebug Nest, I think. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that. Mill 5 cards from my deck. Oh no, their deck. Scream, that's fine. Scream does nothing. We know one card's Sheeran, so what the fuck is this? Earthbound release when looks okay, that's fine. Don't really have to care about the temple being gone because we have divine. Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah, this is fine. Like, this is one of those things. I said rogue decks are a thing. You've got to consider them. Okay. Now what? Heartbeat? Okay, cool. What do we... That's fine. What are you even making though? 2 of these for Mud Dragon, Aurora, that's fine. They're not doing anything. It's like the Merly for the what? The Mud Dragon or... Yeah, we actually do have to... Whoopsie. We have to actually play around Super Poly this match because they should be using Super Poly. So my play for Zelantis was very correct there. Another thing is the one thing I do miss with this one is I'm going to. Oh, what? The 3 cards? I'm back in Mud Dragon. No, that's fine. It does make it a little harder now because this is water, it's dark, but I don't want to. That's it. I think we know what that is. That's fine. So you're gonna a battle phase here. That was bad, but okay, I'll take it. Redeclare. Wait, they don't. Okay, you learn a new ruling every day. I guess that's not how it works. I guess I have to do it. Okay, that was bad on me then. I need to let this die. Oh well. So we use that, shuffle back 1, add 1 to hand, which will be Snake Eyes Ash. Okay, sure. So your Celiac does nothing now. Cool. And that would mean now you have to chain it, and it's going to come back. Cool. That SP did not go very far. So that has to destroy one of them. How do they win this? No, I put it back. We know what the set card is, right? Come on, we've got to think about how to do this right now. Essentially, we want to make our Vata. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Normal summon it. Get rid of it. For link 2, which will be Heater, or no, actually we can make Nightmare Unicorn here, that's right. No effect. We don't use any effect here, we just want to get rid of these, so we go here into this. Once that's gone, we're fine. I think it could be, but I want to make sure that I can out anything my opponent does. Meta Noise, okay, sure. Adds it to hand, that's fine. I wonder if they know that what this does. Cool, so they'll trigger that and then they'll go for 3. Oh. Place this within the spell trap zone. Now if we just go here, I kind of want to have one in deck. We go for Oak. Oh, what? Yeah, we know we need. Wait, we need to put this here. I just feel like this is what I'm supposed to do here. Like Kieran. Okay, we'll trigger Temple. You'll trigger this, and then I'll trigger this. Two triggers. And trigger this to special summon this. Forcing the Little Knight here. Oh no, we literally added the Little Knight. What does this thing do? Destroy as many monsters as the opponent as possible, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that amount. That's fine. Which one did you hit? You hit nothing of note. Can we just accept this now? This does nothing though, Trivikama. Like, cool. You're not getting another turn. Kieran effect destroy. Bring Avatar back. No. Put this in your spell scrap zone. You're in a battle phase. Not missing anything? Yeah, cool. Okay. Here's an interesting one. Well, I know I'm taking these out. I feel like they have to play into this. I feel like they have to play into that. Roll can maybe do something. Nib's no good. Just match up. Valor, Imperm, Ash, Droll. How good is Droll versus them? Again, they're trying to high roll you, so I don't think roll is very good in this matchup. You could bell their effects. You can Cosmic the backward. Might do something. I guess you can Valor some stuff. Some of the stuff you can Valor. Yeah, I'm happy with this. You can imperm some stuff. You can set this. Cool. Yeah, I think we wait on it. We wait to let them do the Oh, okay, okay. If they're doing that, they have nothing. It's so weird to play the Owlet cards with this. Yes, made the right decision here. Now, what I'm looking at this, yeah, see, this is the right, absolutely right decision. Absolutely the right decision to not hit that. Baron is possible. Okay, so we've got one effect there. We've got nothing that does really. Redoer, okay, cool. I think we just imperm it. Yeah, if we imperm this, what can I do? Like, what do I do if we imperm this? Like, nothing? Oh, great. Yeah, we just have one card to play through. That's so easy. 2 cards. Okay, well, we can play through 2 quite reasonably. One of them is probably imperm itself. No, it wouldn't be imperm. Could be super poly there. No, that's fine. Let him do that. He's like, nope, no effect in phase. Okay, cool. No. If he does it main phase, we just Don't care. We just talents him in. So if anything goes through, we just talents. No, just let him do it. Didn't use the effect. Okay. I guess I'll start with Bonfire for Snake Eyes Ash. Nothing? Good lord. Okay, so we're gonna have to force this out here. I'm gonna force this out now, and he's gonna use it, which makes our talents live. So you have this, which does something. That's fine. That's fine. You can do that. I need a bug nest. Okay, cool. That's fine. Cosmic. Okay, so you've hit roll back. Which would just mill you another 5 cards. Chiron. And Harvest. Okay, I think I just go Cosmic. Out that. We're good. And we got Talents. We got Imperm. We're good. Oh, okay, cool. It was Soliak. That's actually good. What can you even make here? So I think you only make what? Mud Dragon. So easy to beat. I could have held it. It didn't matter though. We've got another income. Like this is the board. This is such a weak board, man. Cool. So what I do is I talents that. Or do I just leave the talents? Honestly, I think I might just leave it. Place Flame Burge in the spell trap zone here. Effect, get Poplar. Poplar effect, Blink Reaver. You can do something here if you want. Okay, nothing. So I don't think I need to kill him this time, because if I look at their board, they've got nothing. So what I do is this. Take this away, they've lost her form of interaction right there. Great. So, realistically, I want you to summon that. Original. If I do Fire King lines here, what does that achieve? Oh yeah, and then we can force him to have some fun there. And then it forces, at least it would force out the Mudora engrave. Then he'd have to get rid of 3, right? So my 1, 2, yeah. And this is exactly, I need him to use that now. I was hoping he'd do it, but he didn't. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we just go Sunlight Wolf here. So we can make Apo and then force negations. He can't destroy it.
Searching for a longer day.
How is this person?
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah.
Got one.
Birds chirping and I hear my name. Grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be.
I can put 3 bodies on board then.
The beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.
No! Oh! Misclicked.
Lions gonna come. The birds have just begun.
Oh, fuck, I misclicked it.
We will always take a stand
Ah, fuck, I misclicked.
for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand.
I messed that one up.
Let's go back to
No, because I was gonna have 4 bodies on board.
kids across the lake. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah,
Don't do that, I didn't get it.
Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah,
What do you even make? There's nothing you can make. Sure, there's nothing you can make here that actually does anything. I'm red IP, so I can't be destroyed by that. Yeah. I wonder if you realized. Probably not. That's fine. Well, I'm gonna negate that.
I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah.
You're on 0 cards then? Wait, why am I on? How did I burn that much damage? Does this card have a burn effect here? Probably need to negate that. Oh, okay. So I need to get rid of these. We have fire engage. The fire? Okay, cool. Amber well. I need to make Ambler here because it's the only thing I can use to recover. I mean, that's not going to be doing a whole lot, is it? The point is I can just get to... Sure, that's fine. What is the spell? Oh, it's a trap. Oh god, that's actually nasty. We do have to actually get rid of that. That was really nasty. That was really nasty. It's like, wait, I did not see that. I feel as though we're probably in a respectable enough position. Because that card here doesn't matter. Okay. Well, you can't Little Knight me. If I use it... Let me think about this one for a second. If I use this effect to just bring that out, because I can't send it, can I? Alright, no. But if I then go that, destroy this. No, I can't do that. Because if I do this, I'm gonna die. I think it's best just to keep the Amberwell out. Vicious Astrolide? Well, Fire Monster gets destroyed, and then we get to bring everything else out, yeah. And then we get to make this, get rid of that. Done. Let me think this one through. No, we don't do it. I think it has to be IP Master in here. This is unaffected. Look at this. Trigger this one. Oh no 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 no! Fuck! I did it wrong again. I hate the misclicks, man. Oh, for God's sakes! I misclicked that one. There's like nothing I can make here. Oh well, we screwed ourselves in that one, didn't we? No, what we need to do is not use the Ponic, we use the Garunix. Garunix effect would put a bunch of would flood the field with bodies. We out the what do we do? We out that. Oh well, we fucked that one up, didn't we? Do you playing Droll? I mean, that's fine. We can play through Droll. Okay, let's see. Talents is pretty good. I mean, if they do anything, we get to just trigger that just for free, I guess. No, wait, not even right. Fuck. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. I messed that game up though, that last game. Should not have lost. Okay, this is actually pretty good. That was Bonfire. I'm actually really happy with this hand. Like, I don't know how I lose. We don't lose to Droll, Imperm. That's Valor. It doesn't need that shit. We just got, yeah, like, this is really good. It's actually a really simplistic line, this one. Because we have the original. What am I doing this first? Oak. Oak 1 to avoid getting belled. And then target this. And pop it. Target itself in the spell trap zone. You got something. Crow! Okay, sure, that's fine. Well, we would just see their hand now. Look at my opponent's hand and shuffle my card back. Oh, okay, this hand's ass. Like, legitimately, this hand does nothing. We have Ash for that as well. Let's see. This is the only. This can do something legitimately. I think this is the only thing. You can send this card and one spell trap card from your hand to the graveyard. Target one card. Okay, we'll get rid of this because that's the only thing in the hand that does anything. To be fair, there's not really a good option. Like one hand trap just doesn't do anything. Now we know the hand, we can play through it. The best part of this is we can still get the Flamberge as well. It's naughty. So now, do we destroy this first, or do we make something like? No, we don't make that sun. We don't make sunlight first. I'm just thinking, do we make Link Reaver first and then destroy the Flame Verge, bring 2 more bodies out? So we went Link Reaver here first, then destroy this with the Viking Island, get 2 bodies, 3 bodies, 4 bodies. So we flood more bodies on the field. There we go. Yeah, because we know we don't have to play through anything. And then we can Avata. Yeah, that might actually be better. Because we don't have a body in there, just and we can end on like that. So we get 2 bodies here. And then we use this to destroy Arvata. Arvata brings something. Arvata brings our Ponix back. Like 2 cards in their hand are dead. No, keep it and then make Promethean first. What does this actually do? We'll just do this. Promethean. bring something back like Arvata. Make a Sunlight Wolf. Night Wolf, add back Flame Birch. And back Flamberge. We have something really good to destroy. Now what do we do here next? This. Okay, that's even better as well. My only concern there is leaving 2 bodies on board, which means I get Super Polyed, I kind of lose. So I'm gonna make Ambler here. Yeah, we're fine. I guess if they special summon anything, we have a bunch of really good triggers. Hey, cat. We'll just leave it there. So now if they draw, like, again, they can only draw some. Their only way to beat us is if they top deck something, because Destrudo, Needlebug Nest, and Sulliak do nothing. Okay, so they top decked into another back row. I'm gonna guess one's Impim. Even better. So we know the last card in hand is Destrudo. This is really good because we can just go Kieran. Kieran here. Trigger 2 monsters. I'll trigger this one. I'll trigger this. This should give me. Oh wow! And you know what we can also do with this? We can add back. We can get the Snake Eyes Ash back. I can Grunix. Grunix back here. Now Divine Temple. I don't even need to use the Oak effect here. Add that to hand. Kieran in deck. Kieran in deck. Back here, go full. I'm not gonna just. Ah, cat, out. Claws, my boy. Oh, fine, we'll have the cat. Okay, we do not destroy one card here because we know what they are. They're junk. I don't even want to do that. We have a normal summon still as well. Oh, I should have gone into that and then been able to go to. Oh, yeah, that's what I should have done. Okay, we can still do it. It's fine. We can still do this. It's fine. We'll just add this one to hand. That's fine. Then we can make the second Promethean Princess. Oh, there's nothing to add here. We'll go Promethean Princess here. How much damage is this? Good self. I guess I could also do that. Another way to draw like an extra card for free. Aw. Little kitty cat. Okay, oh, okay. Wow, that's another thing we could have just got into. At this point, we have something to stop Needlebug Nest. We have... I think I just make this. And then we have a co-link. Yeah, Ambler points down. So we do this. And then what it means is we can pop this and then do extra damage. Or whatever. We'll do this as well. And it could be considered overkill here, but what I'm doing is I'm guaranteeing no matter what my opponent's drawn that I can absolutely game them. No. I'm essentially just trying to get a lot of big bodies here. Go ahead. Ash. We know one Soliax winning three. Okay, great. Give me one moment to do something, and while I'm gonna BRB something I never do. Whoops. No, not Farfuzz. I don't know. What's a Danny video I could put on there? Here we go. Enjoy this. Enjoy the man.
Ooh, I'm in. Yeah, we got another Masochist game. Stick Tendo with Apprentice Piper, Super Heavy Samurai,
right
Big
back.
Waraji, Needle Ceiling, Blast Held by Destiny, and a Simul Archfiends. Neither player can special summon monsters with the same card types they already control. Ooh, okay, cool. All right, well. Okay, going second. Our opponent just sets a card, passes. Cyber Valley's insane. That's crazy. Yup. Cyber Valley control. Whew. You set Albaz and then went Sheeran. Well, I guess we'll end the battle phase and draw a card. Pizza Hut. Okay, Magnamut. Then Destrudo. Target. Okay. Verte. Branded Fusion. Mirror Jade. Okay. Well, end step add Druis Worm. Cyber Dragon special summon. Waraji special summon. Normal summon the Odd Eyes Dragon. Well, Needle Ceiling. They'll Branded Beast. Okay. You don't have a dragon on board, but sure. Oh, there they go. Mirror Jade triggers. Sheeran triggers. Diffuse. What do you make here? Oh, Dragus Drago. Sure. Well, pass turn. Albion set. Beast mode. Regained, okay. Druis Worm here. That's an easy banish. Put back, draw. Summon the Rhino. Rhinos and Havness. This is an easy one. We're going to go Simul Archfiends. Do you call it? Oh, no. It just goes. So it doesn't matter which one. So you can't do it twice. Oh, wow. So that stopped the fusion. That's crazy. Planet. Summon Tearlaman's Kashtira. Top 3 to the grave. Meta Noise. Add back from grave. Add a Rhino. Stop. That's 2,000. That's 25. 28. Obelisk! Blast! All of that to lose to Blast Held by Destiny. That's a classic Masochist W. We've got Maso Gen, aka Mr. Gen, with Steamroid, Speedroid Marble Machine, Mind Control, Titanocider, and Punishment. Nice cards. 40 cards versus our opponent's 40. Summon the Speedroid Marble Machine. Grab the Gum Prize. Pass turn. Regular Blackwings. Wait, why don't you walk in with... What? Okay, we'll do Gum Prize at least. Why wouldn't you walk in with the best one, Shura? That's like the whole point of the deck. Urge to kill rising. Okay, mind control. Shura to synchro. What do you mean? You added 9 pillars. What? This is your Masochist deck? Okay, Sudri, go grab Vata. That's pretty good. Some of the Vata. We'll go Punishment here. Target the Vata, sending the Stardust Spark Dragon. They're going to go Sudri here. Tribute itself. Some of the token. Oh, my God. Well, we'll go 9 pillars. Yeah, negate the effect. We'll pop our... oh, no. That gets negated. We don't have to pop either because we did not... Oh, we didn't shuffle the card into the deck, so we cannot do the rest of it. Yep. Okay, so 18 in. God, Yu-Gi-Oh! So stupid. Blackwing Tornado, the Reverse Wind. I'm going to be honest. I did not even know this card existed. Okay, there's Boreas Storm. Boreas Storm. We're going to Titanocider here. Easy one. Easy one. Gets negated. It's cool because Apollousa is all on the cover of this one. Axon, pretty good. Popping the Black Shadow Squall. Circle of the Fairies. Cyber Synchron. Increase its level. Vermilion! Your deck is nutso! Effect? Deal 12! Yo! What the? I didn't even know this card did that! That's the lethal. You're insane. Oh my God. Okay, we have Please Let Me Win. This is if you tune into Leah Asimov's stream, this is what she says as soon as I have lethal. Please let me win. AKA Monk Unit. XDD. We have Gunkin Suship Shari, Elder of the Six Samurai, DD Warrior, Shithana, and Ancient Warriors,
I'm back.
Fearsome Zhang Yuan.
Enough of this bozo. And it's the word that Joseph would call him. We don't care about that. And back to something that actually mattered. Whoops, that's not the right one. There we go. That's the right one. We'll play some more. And then we'll put up some more of this. Everyone, stop. So, one of the things I think we have noticed, over here, is that right now in this format, shit, this is actually annoying. We can do this. Oh, you're gonna hate life. Cool. Again, it has, yeah, 2 hand traps. Okay, well. Okay, so that's 2 hand traps. That's fine. Like, we can't really play through 2. With the hand we had, it wasn't really possible. No, even if we 1-for-1 that. Okay, we don't need to go any further. Whether, it doesn't matter what it is, it's game. Before we do that, we can put talents in if we do this too. We can do that. I mean, that's just one of the things that's gonna happen. They had 2 hand traps, and we didn't have a good starter. You know, if we started with Snake Eyes Ash there, we would have won the game. Could I have done that differently, actually? Let's think about this. So we're always getting Ash there. Maybe I could have. Ash? Okay, cool. No, won't use Popple there. So now this is where I think. Another. Man, you opened fucking multiple hand traps both games. There was actually nothing I could have done there. Cool. Okay. So we'll see now how this goes. We essentially have to hope we live. Alright. Why did I want for one this? Again, it would have been the same result though. Either you've played wrong by discarding that, or you have the God Hand, in which case I'm not going to win. Okay. Oh, okay. So, I mean, hey, 2 hand traps, full fucking combo. This might just be a nothing I could have done. Okay, so like this legitimately I don't think that a thing I could have done, definitely. We discarded this one, kept the open hand. Would that have done anything? Well, it was impermanent ash, right? No, we give him 2 bodies. You gotta let him go, fine. That's original set. This is 3, 4, 5. It's pure snake, guys. Now that's what I'm thinking. So this isn't really doing a whole lot. It's pure snake, guys. We've lost. I mean, there's legitimately nothing I could do that game. Like, it's just one of those games where your opponent has drawn better than you are. Like, just go back over those ones. Think about, could I have done anything differently? Could I have done anything differently in those games? What do I do? Nib him there? You nib them, you give them a body on board. You get nib. They have 2 bodies. They get that. Then if I run 1 card, they just link off or anything. Yeah, it's not possible to play around that. I'm gonna get rid of him from here. Set. Like, the more I go through that, it's just one of those games you just had no option to play.
We got to
I guess this is just one of those lines that you have to do with that. It does run a lot of hand traps at least. No, it's fine guys. Just keep it simple. What we got here? Okay, so if we do get hit by the nib, which is something I have to consider. What's the consequence though? I guess we do this, and we can always add a monster back to hand. We do this first and then we go into it. I feel like I've messed this up somewhere. Oh well, we're playing against 45 cards, so it's probably not that. Want to add this back to hand as well. I've legitimately messed this up so fucking badly. How am I so bad at this game, man? Okay, well, I guess I am just bad at the game. No, I can't bring out Arvada. Can't bring this back to hand. Oh god, I'm so fucking bad at this, man. Now I have to do it this way. If I was gonna do that, I should just go for IP. Fuck, man. Oh man, I'm hating myself right now. I guess it's possible. We could always do it that way and then just align us. It's a play around, I guess. Not a good one, but it's a. Should I be using a second scientist maybe? Like this should be. I mean, this should, I'm so fucking bad at this. It's the most amount of follow up. God. We can get hit by Super Poly now, but if it does happen, at least we are able to bring back monsters. I think Rica and Grave. That's fine. Oh my god! If you're playing Torres's list, oh god, Sanctifier. This is definitely wrong, but okay. So that one brings back that one, brings back that one. How did you do that? That's branded, okay. Do I want those in or not? That's a question. I think Baylor's less impactful. That's fine. Okay, cool. So you actually have to have it done. So you're setting it there, which means you probably have it. Well, we'd have to throw a ghost bell, I guess. Someone. This is it. You don't have Elbaz. But this would send you that. Again, if we get hit by Puppet Lock, that's whatever. We have outs. Okay, so what does Grangwinol do exactly? You banish this card from your field for someone to make this be a monster from you. Okay. What does this one do? That one for... Okay, so essentially we want to stop this one. Take a dash. Effect. A pop with a hand. Like a pop there. Okay, cool. Just see the hand to make sure. It matters not, does it? Maybe we don't kill. How do we not kill here? That's a good question. How do we not kill here? It's a good question. Two bodies convert that much into this, into this. Dark Charmer. Because I'm just trying to get to the, like, this Atlantis Raging Phoenix, aren't I? I feel like this is just gonna be game anyways. This is just the easy win, I guess. Yeah. It's just not fair, man. It's just not fair. Now, one thing I am considering is cutting the second copy of this. And hear me out. We can go to 41. 41's fine. 42's a little weird. If I did this, what's the downside of doing this? So, the upside is you have a second copy of Flamebird Dragon, which can come up in some lines. The downside is your side patterns are a little bit more difficult. Because I want to put in 6 of these almost every time going fast, which is like the easiest 6 side outs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one other card when I go first, which would be maybe a witch, because these are like the cards I need to make sure I stop. I make sure I can get these played. The other option is like if I would like to have this as well, which is why I would like the second Flamebird just makes side patterns better. You can always side deck out 1, 2, 3, but if you get it vanished at any point in game 1, you'll have a second one to follow up with Divine Temple. 1, 2, 3, and then 5. So 1, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're sliding out Sanctuary a lot. It's not good. It's a bad card, man. It's just a freak. It gives you extra body. It gives you extra board time. That's all. I'm like, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking this card maybe just needs to not be played in the deck. I don't know. It's possible. The card's just not very good. Let's just put it out. Let's just put it out there. So it's the Fire King cards are the worst part of this deck, and the only reason you play them is because these few cards give you an extra ceiling to the deck in terms of disruption. The Snake Eyes cards are the best cards. You should not lose a game going first. Where you see side deck options. The only other option is you take out that, and then you have 41 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, not 9. I mean, we could put just 2 talents in. Possible 2 talents is not exactly the worst option. It's really not the worst, is it? There's some other Fire King Snake Eyes lists that came out. We can have a look at those, I guess. Let's see what we got.
Hey guys, we're we're here with Derek, who went undefeated first place at Side Deck Remote Regional. Congrats with Snake Eye Fire King. Obviously, tier 0 deck at this point, but you know, I guess we'll go over your list as well as some tips for the mirror.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll just pass it over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to start with just the Fire King cards, 1 Unix, 1 Phonics, Arvada, and 3 Kirin. Just to start, these are kind of tricky. Some people would consider cutting this to 2, and honestly, I might do it because honestly, I side 1 out almost every game. Almost every game I'm siding 1 out, but these are kind of what makes the Fire King cards, the deck so good, is that this card in general, because it can pop non-targeting, and not a lot of things can respond. And I want to shout out my girl for grabbing these when she was in Amsterdam. She got me 3 European structure decks. Shout out to her. The Snake Eyes cards, the best cards in the game right now. 3 Ash, 1 Oak, 2 Poplar, 1 Flamberge, and 3 Diabell Star. I think most of this is standard. Oak
Oh my god.
And I think maybe this is just
Look at the warping on these cards. That is fucked.
something that people might wonder about. I guess I played 3 Wish, 1 for just ways to play, and 2 for ways to play through Ash and other hand traps. It's like, if you
How is this guy even
play 1
allowed
Wish,
to
you're
play?
kind of limiting the ways you can extend past when you get stopped on Ash. So I've got that. And then my monster hand trap lineup, Ash, Droll, Nip. Ash, a lot of people were considering cutting, but in my testing, it's like, it's good against everything else, and then for the Fire Mirror specifically, it can be okay. Like, you just have to kind of have to read their hand and kind of understand exactly where it's going to choke them. Ash, on the Ash effect to summon, is one big part where they can often choke, or if they're going original early, you can keep them off of Fire Kings, depending on how they play it, right? Some people will go Appaloosa first and that won't work, so it depends. This slot I was considering for the past 3 weeks. I had no idea what this was going to be. It was Valor, it was Econ, it was Cosmic, and everything didn't feel good. Valor was amazing into the mirror, but it felt like when I got talents on Valor, it was often not impactful enough, and they were able to play through. And I got to see my hand as well. But and sometimes even draw 2 and keep playing. But if I drilled them, it was like, yes, they cut them off of Fire King stuff, as well as like, they don't get to draw 2 off talents, and oftentimes my hand is enough that even if they take out a card, then it's often okay. Nib's just the best card into like any other hand trap, and I also played Valor. I mean, Imperm, sorry. Nib's just crazy going first. I'll explain something about in a bit later about the tips on if I draw Nib going first. Obviously 3 wanted, 1 original. I didn't feel like I needed it anymore. I know some people are trying to. I disagree.
That's fair.
3 bonfire, and then 1 temple. This allows you to kind of it helps redundancy when you have wanted plus any other Snake Eyes access. It's kind of like it helps you put Oak into the graveyard so you can help play through and make your Flamberge. So most of the time I was doing the combos where you would have Flamberge and Princess would threaten to summon Arvada. If you're not really playing this and setting up Oak to be used later, then if they nib you on Princess Flamberge, you end up with the 2 level 1s and then it's okay. It's kind of awkward from there. If you're playing this and you set up Oak, Flamberge can summon back Oak +1 and Oak summons back another one. Now you have 4 bodies and it's actually solid. Plus it's free sends for the Snake Eye cards in original, as well as it helps you play around Droll a lot better. And I'll explain that in a little bit. And obviously, talents, everyone's trying to hand trap you, everyone's trying to end on Appaloosa, and this will just help you rip apart their board, rip their hand, or draw 2 if you need. Then just the island and the sanctuary. These cards are crazy. A lot of people don't use the second effect of island to summon a winged beast. A lot of the time, if they don't kill you and your Onyx comes back to your hand through Oak or through something else, you can use island effect to special summon Onyx, that's just everybody. It's not a second effect. Nobody ever uses it. Sanctuary is like okay, it's a free send, and I just sided out every single time. 1 second. For Link once, Link Creep obviously this card's actually broken. Plays around everything. I've used island to pop this to search a monster and then normal summon Oak on a turn 3 just so that I can play around it from like this. So don't be afraid. You don't have to always pop a fire with Fire King Island. Popping this just getting your graveyard is okay. Anima, this slot was kind of like very.
Debatable.
I was jumping back and forth between Doolittle, Celine, Access Code, things like this, and I felt like this just helped me when Zealantis. They had certain board states where, for example, if they didn't use their Grunions affecting graveyard yet and they're kind of waiting for you to pop the Princess, you can just rearrange their board with Zealantis and Anima their last monster. So that kind of helps you play around that. Obviously, the Link 2s, IP, SP. These are self-explanatory. I think the big one with this in the mirror is when you is if you kind of get stuck. For example, on Saturday I played and I got Valor on Ash and then I got Valor on Diabell Star. I went Link Karibo into SP and I banished my Ash, and my opponent was like, why? Like, he was just so confused. But Hida and Dark are too strong in this format. So if in the mirror you want to be using this, if you can, obviously you want to use things to banish from their graveyard. But if you're going first and you get stopped, it's important to get rid of your resources that they can steal. Right. Speaking of stealing, we've got the 2 Charmers. These are 2 broken, way too broken. You have Nightmare Phoenix. I think this is another huge thing in this format.
So
like,
I think I know what you're playing.
This deck is pretty easy to force out backer with, for example, Kirin. But this one just makes it a lot easier without using Island. For example, against my branded opponent, he had set 2. One of them I knew was branded red, and branded like plays super poly and droplets. So it's kind of obvious what it was. So I can immediately do this without having to burn my other resources to get to the Island, Grunix, and all that. I can just go Ash, Poplar, and then just straight Nightmare Phoenix. This also helps you kill when your opponent has no monsters or you're playing Flu. I felt like when I played Flu against Flu, I do have an Eagle on the field, and you can't Zealantis on because the birds will get banished by their own effects, and then you can't summon back Princess. But your Zealantis can pop your own cards as well. So you can attack with the Nightmare Phoenix, attack with Zealantis, then pop your Nightmare Phoenix, and then Raging Phoenix will come back. So that's huge with this card. Obviously, you got Sunlight Wolf for recursion. You use this to get back to Kirin if you can. Otherwise, it's just I often use it for free pops on Island or even adding back Ash against branded. 2 Princess because, like I mentioned before, I was often playing in a way that would the board state would be Flamberge, Princess threatening to summon back Arvada. So they kind of have to nib you there, and when they nib you there, you're either bluffing a second Princess or you actually have one. So I know that some people will bluff it. I don't feel like taking that gamble. Amble Whale, this is about the best thing you can do. Because since Princess Fire is about the best thing you can do turn 1, just to get Princess off the field. Zealantis, obviously for the OTK. I think a lot of people really forget about that it says all co-link monsters on the field. So my opponents, some of my fire opponents, kind of they left their Amble Whale on the field and then summoned back their Princess, and then my Zealantis would just rearrange the field, make their Princess and their Zealantis and their Amble co-link, and then I pop 4 monsters. And they're like, wait, I need to check the language on this. Yeah, it says all in the field, and they're just all confused. It's happened like 3 times. They're just lost. But then Appaloosa obviously helps you play around everything going first. And then against certain matchups like Lab, it makes it very hard for them to use the furniture and all that stuff. Heat Soul, this I really dislike. The only reason I played it is because it is a fire target for Amble Whale. Since when you pop with Princess, you can't always bring back IP because it's also to fire. So it's a fire. I was playing Doolittle, but I didn't really feel like I was using it the best way. I didn't really understand all the lines of Doolittle quite well back then. And obviously Raging Phoenix for the combo for the OTK. For the side deck, essentially this was like a 6-card side deck. I sided in like 6 cards all day. Most of my matches I 2-0'd, so I never really went first. So all I sided in was really this. I know I mentioned how Ash is okay. Sometimes I would side out Ash for Bell just because they felt a little bit better. But even then, all the time I would just side in D6, maybe even keep an Ash, depending on how my opponent was going on turn 1. I think it's important to know what kind of combo they're doing, just so you know if you're choking. A lot of people would link off their flambers, and that would be their choke point. So I knew that's when I decided to side in Bell. But if I knew that people were kind of chain blocking their flambers with example Poplar, because that's what the field allows you to do, is that you can chain block flambers with a Poplar, bring back the flambers. This was going to do almost nothing. So that's what I really wanted to say. The other card I decided when I didn't duel my opponent was this card. It's just too good. I think that a lot of people might say that yes, Cosmic's everywhere in the format, and that this is not going to stick as a continuous spell. You should play like something like Different Dimension Ground. But my thinking on this is that it's just so strong. It stops talents, it stops the take cards, it takes top soul release. This is the reason I'm not playing soul release. I think too many people are playing this and not to be playing soul release. And it's a cosmic magnet. If they're cosmic this and not cosmic island, that's how I feel. I played Lucas Sacco round 2 and he almost killed me to this, so I might change it. And then he left it on the field. I killed him with it still on the field, but he almost killed me and then left it on the field. I put in Dark Ruler. This was soul release for the longest time. It was soul release, it was Shadow Fusion, but in the end I was like, I don't really need much for the mirror. I feel like you can just kind of just outplay your opponent for the most part. A lot of people are kind of still new to the deck, and I think that my philosophy might change later, but against Voiceless, against random combo decks, this came in. 2 Lightning Storms. I didn't side this against the mirror, and I only ever sided in against my Pearly opponent, and it paid off because he had Fissure. I played him in the finals, and this card also, I only ever sided in against the Pearly mirror, and then it also cooked him both times. Every time I side, because it's searchable, it's too good. They either have to in for Ash or in from my Snake Eyes Ash, or it's just over for them. So other tips I wanted to share is that this card is just too good in the fact that you can set up the Oak to bring back with the Flambers. I think I already mentioned that. But as well as when you're playing, some of your hands will start with a Witch, right? And if you have enough hand traps in your deck, you don't really need to be playing Fire King, for example. The reason that things like Dark, I feel they can't do combo, and then
I feel like it's fine. It's probably fine.
Anything like that.
Okay. I don't hate that one. Okay, we've got another one here.
And he's going to be given
deck profile. A Snake Eye deck with Fire King cards. So I like it. It allows you to make like alternative plays. Especially when you're under draw.
It's graining
if you have access to this in any type of fashion, usually you can't get to, like the full 5 engine. So
okay, there it is. A lot better.
This can also be like used to trigger on your opponent's turn.
Bad.
So it's good in that aspect. Also, sometimes like in this version, like it's like 2 cents. I was playing 3, but I found that it clogs a little bit. Then you just lose things like Impermanent Veiler, Unique Extender. So obviously this is probably what I hit for 1. 2 Poplar, Oak, and Unique Extender I played was Birch. This have like instead of having like redundancy with the cards, you can like search. You have the full. But if you have Birch in hand, you can also use this as debut or whatever. If you still have the Birch in hand, that which is nice. So I play 3 Kieran, Gorinix, Arvada, Ponix, and one of each of these. I didn't play Circle or anything like that. Those cards are just breaks. They're not really that good. You only want to draw them. If you're searching them, you're already probably doing well. And the niche scenarios where they come up just like they exist, but they're so niche. Fire King cards. These cards are just like really nice. They just like provide so many layers to your board.
They provide layers, but they are not nice. They are actually terrible to draw, and usually you will lose games that turn in the hands where you see Fire King cards in hand.
Impermanent Veiler as well. So this is. And then for the non-engine, I played Brew, 3 Ash. I played 2 Droll, a Veiler. I played 3 Tactics, and 3 Impermanents. I really value Tactics. Wait, I was going first or second. It's like one of the most unique cards you can have that allows you to like.
Only one Veiler. What the hell?
Or be an established field 1 second.
Why?
Last second I did cut the 3rd roll for a Veiler. I was siding cross out, so I wanted this as a cross out option, not having to side it. Also like. What's cool about Nibiru sometimes too, just real quick, is that a lot of these cards, like obviously Impermanent Towns are like decent to draw 6 cards, with like good Towns of course, but Nibiru can also low-key be good as a 6 card, because when you play into the mirror, ironically enough, they're actually selling like 5 times on their own turn, so you can like resolve this. So one of the issues like you can have in the mirror is like when they get all their bodies back in another recursion, it's like how to clear the whole field once you've already gone through a couple pushes, and like Nibiru can do that for you. So you like Nibiru on your own turns.
Yeah, but if that happens, you're probably already losing.
Pretty cool. So that's right. Yeah. I played SP, the 2 Charmers, Sunlight Wolf, Heat Soul. I did decide to play Heat Soul still. I play hand traps and like something's close side and like I want to draw, so if you take this trap in your 4th second and they have an established field when they have it, which is nice. You can put like it's nice too. Also like a lot of people think they use in battle, but on cards, obviously be able to pop the princess, then trigger anything goddess or Nightmare Phoenix. I did like this, it makes your board stickier. I decided to play the one like Kieran pop the princess. And trigger this basically
I
whenever
want to hear
like,
that.
you just get a pop on anything. Appaloosa, obviously. I decided to play the one Eternity. This is definitely like a flex spot, cuttable. A lot of people play Goddess or Nightmare Phoenix. I did like this, it makes your board stickier. A lot of people don't expect it. And then 1 second has applications where you can like clear monsters and like you can even like I made this once and I like crashed it just to bring back 2 bodies, which was nice too. For the side deck, I'm going to YCS Vegas, so I'm trying to keep it like a little low key. I do apologize, I know it's like weird. I usually don't do that. Yeah, again, shout out to all my friends, shout out to Raph, one of my best friends behind the camera. Yeah, looking forward to Vegas, and I'll see you guys there. Peace.
Yeah, I would say that a lot of people are doing this. It's probably, All right, I've done enough things now. I think I've gone over enough. I played a bit. Watch some profiles, watch some videos. We are in a tier 0 format. That's just true. There's nothing really we can say about that. We are just in a full-on tier 0 format. And it's about working out which techs can have the most impact. So, guys, I will see you next time. Okay, bye. Bye-bye.